Welcome back to the Gamers Galaxy. Here today at the Luna Lounge, we're joined together with Alex, who is a competitor and personality. How are you doing, Alex?
Very good. Thank you for having me. Can't complain.
Thanks for coming, man. So, Alex is a competitor for Super Smash Bros. So, I thought today we could talk about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
I'm more than down. Let's do this. Yeah.
So, what are you most excited for?
I'm just excited because of the potential that the competitive scene is going to have now, especially with the new game releasing on such an accessible console. The Switch is already outsold the Wii U and is one of the most popular consoles out there. And given the hype and the pre-orders that people have been doing and all the characters that are going to be in the game, it's going to be
Isaac.
I know. Isaac, you know what? I wanted him too, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I still got Wolf, which I'm super happy about. I got to play as Ridley, which is also amazing because that's a character that a lot of us have wanted for a while. So yeah, 76 characters in total at the base game. So if you think about it, it's like 2,850 unique matchups right out of the box.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, the game is coming out December 7th.
That's correct.
And you planning to compete?
Absolutely.
And
I mean, I've kind of having I've been on hiatus for a little bit, but once the game releases, I really want to jump back into it and get as good as I possibly can because I feel like I've got everything in order for me to do so. And on top of that, I've also started streaming recently, so I really want to kind of build my brand and audience and get to know a lot of people that way.
Hey, nice. Yeah. I mean, with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, how do you think this differs from the other Smash Bros. Games?
Okay, so this one I feel like it's definitely going to be a lot faster and a bit more exciting to watch than the previous two iterations. Brawl was kind of a departure from what Melee was. If you've ever watched the two side by side, you'll see there's a lot of stylistic differences. Brawl really prioritized the chain grabs and took out a lot of the movement options that Melee did have. Smash 4 kind of set things straight a little bit. They removed chain grabs, but some of the DLC characters that were released somewhat into the game's lifetime were somewhat questionable. People know exactly who I'm talking about here. But there was one character in particular that really infuriated a lot of people. And the fact that Nintendo pretty much stopped patching the game at that point didn't really do her any favors. So.
Oh, damn. So how do you feel about Isaac? I know I'm being a little biased here because I am a big Golden Sun fan.
So am I.
And I know you've been streaming it. I love that you started streaming the olden Golden Sun. Oh, so good. Such a good series. If you haven't played it, try it out. So how do you feel about that?
It's disappointing, but at the same time, you know what? We can only do so much as fans to kind of, get on Sakurai, who's the big daddy of them all for Smash. Who's pretty much in charge of putting characters and kind of balancing them and seeing how they work. Because at the end of the day, it is his decision.
Right.
And maybe he just felt that Isaac just wouldn't have a big enough audience and kind of was out of the limelight for such a long time. Because they try to focus on recent characters, and I understand that, although it's kind of disappointing to see. But you know what? We can do our best. We can do our part. We can always stream the games. We can talk about how much we love the series and pretty much see what happens from that point.
Yeah. So what character are you most excited for?
All right, well, for those who know me, I've always been very partial to the space animals, aka the Star Fox characters. So this game, they brought Wolf back, who was my Brawl main and my A1 character, so I'm definitely going to be rolling him again as my number one. Fox and Falco are always in the rotation, can't ever count them out. But Wolf just has that uniqueness to him, and he plays a lot differently from the other two. So that's why I'm excited to kind of relearn the game with him again. On top of that, minus the Star Fox characters, I'm really excited about Ridley because him being in the game, for one, is amazing, and his moveset has tons of potential. And finally, the character that a lot of people didn't really warm up to initially, but they've seen his gameplay and they really dig him now, is Incineroar. So I really want to... I get to use a wrestling character in Smash. How about that, right?
So, I mean, when Smash comes out, you plan to compete.
Of course.
For the new competitors out there who want to get into it, do you have any advice?
Absolutely, absolutely. As somebody who's been in the scene proper since practically January 2015, once Smash for Wii U dropped, honestly, try and get yourself in a few friendly matches when the tournament isn't going on. It's a great way to introduce yourself to people and kind of get more comfortable with the scene. And if you're ever unsure about anything, definitely ask one of the experienced people there. Like myself, I can actually at this point call myself somebody who is a veteran of the scene, has been there, done that, has a general idea of the ins and outs. I like to say we're a society of our own because we welcome all sorts of people from all different walks of life. And but we all share one common interest, so that's easily a talking point that gets us all together. So if there's like a favorite character you want to play, or there's different things like game series or different techniques that you really want to discuss with somebody else, definitely hit us up. We're, for the most part, I guess we're all open people in the community, and we like to really profess our love for the game, because that's why we're all there.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
How would you say, I mean, for Super Smash Bros., how would you compare that to like other types of fighting games?
Super Smash Bros., I feel like, has really universal appeal compared to most other fighting games because it draws from every corner of Nintendo.
Right.
Because you have, like, I'm looking at the box right now, and you've got Mario, you've got Donkey Kong, you've got Fox, you've got Pikachu. Those are all very reputable characters. Samus, Yoshi, Kirby, Link. I mean, everybody's played at least one of those games in their lifetime, I feel like. So having that to draw from, and on top of that, you even have Ryu from the Street Fighter series, so you're automatically bringing some of the FGC over into your game. Cloud from Final Fantasy. I mean, that's another character that's usually, you know, PlayStation exclusive, and you got him on Smash. So again, it just really brings everything together, and that's what I like about the community. Nice. Gigantic melting pot that really opens the doors for a lot of people.
Is there anything you want to say to the viewers out there?
Yeah, honestly, if you're hesitant about getting into the community, I do want to stress that while it can be a little bit daunting, you're going into an area where there's probably about 100 people or so that you don't know, but like I said, you have that common interest, so don't hesitate to take the chance, step on in, and see how you like it. And if there's an event that you absolutely should check out, or like a series of events you should check out, I would recommend looking up Even Matchup Gaming on Facebook or social media, because they are the pinnacle of what Ontario's Smash is, and they run the best events, they've got the best staff, have the best reputation by far, and you're really gonna have a blast if you go to something that's already good from the get-go, rather than going to, say, a third-rate event and not really getting the same atmosphere that you would expect from something of that magnitude.
So, Alex, I mean, you're really big into Smash and whatnot, and you started streaming. So can you tell the viewers out there type of games you like to stream or what they can expect from you?
Absolutely, yeah. So, I mean, obviously, once Ultimate drops, I'll definitely be streaming a lot of that. But at the same time, I really want to appeal to a lot of different tastes and kind of put out a lot of different games for people to really experience. So obviously, as you said earlier, I started with the Golden Sun series because that's been something that's been dear to my heart. And it also helped that when I started streaming, it coincided with the 17-year release anniversary in North America for Golden Sun. So I really wanted to like get that on a foot. And on top of that, I also like RPGs in general, like Pokemon series, Paper Mario series, I really enjoy. I've even played some Digimon as well, so I might do that.
Oh, Digimon.
And FIFA as well, so that's a bit of a further departure. I actually picked up FIFA 19. That's the first title of the series I picked up in like 6 years.
Oh, wow.
So it's gonna be a bit of a learning curve for me, but I'm really excited to see where it goes.
For the viewers out there who want to stay in touch with you or see more of your streams, where can they follow you?
All right, so as I just recently got back on social media, so I'm kind of building myself back up again. But if you want to follow me, I've got Twitter, which is _Mickel, M-I-C-K-E-L. It's kind of based off my last name. Not much explanation off of that, but my Twitch handle is also Mickel. So you can definitely follow me there, catch up on my latest streams and kind of see what I got coming up next. And Twitter, if you just want a slice of life and me just relentlessly memeing.
Guys, please shoot Alex a big follow. He is so entertaining to watch. Such a nice guy, and I love your streams.
Thank you so much. I try to do the best I can, and onwards and upwards, right?
Sweet. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.